This session we are going to talk about different types of punches. Before exercising any techniques of martial arts, please be advised that we should do the warm-up first in order to make our body ready for performing the techniques. We do the hand strikes on the pressure points of the body. These pressure points have been scattered all around the body. And when you do the hand strikes and when you strike on the pressure points of the body, you can create internal damage. So you should be careful and use the martial art techniques only for peace and security. We are not allowed to fight for our anger, hate, or these sort of feelings. We use our martial art techniques to protect ourselves and our society, only when it is necessary. In order to perform hand strikes, we use two types of positions. Classic position, that we stay in this stance, and then we practice classic strikes. The second position that we practice, our hand strikes, is in standing position. The first hand strike is a straight punch. In order to make a straight punch, we should know how to make a fist. We close our fingers like this, and the parts that we are going to punch with are those front knuckles. So in standing position, when we want to do the straight punch, we use our shoulder rotation and our hip rotation. This is striking with the front hand. This is striking with the back hand. So please pay special attention on my hip rotation, my shoulder rotation, and the footwork of my back foot. The second hand strike is called palm strike. This strike is performed by the palm of your hand. It's a very strong strike, and you use all these areas. It is done with the maximum of internal energy. Spear strike is performed like this. You perform spear strike with top of your fingers. The next hand strike is called spear straight hand strike. So you stay in the hand strike position, and then you start like this. The next hand strike is called reverse knife hand. Reverse knife hand strike. This hand strike is performed by this part of the hand. The other hand strike is called circle knife hand. It's performed in a circle way. Cover, cover, strike. Circle knife hand. Cover, cover, strike. The other hand strike is called back fist. You stand in the hand striking position. You perform the technique, the back fist, with the back knuckles of your front hand. And also, you can perform it with your back hand. In all these hand strikes, we have shoulder rotation and the hip rotation. The next hand strike, we are going to use our elbow. This is elbow strike. So we stay in the hand strike position and then we strike with our elbow. So we can strike with the front hand elbow and also with the back hand elbow. The next hand strike is praying mantis strike. In order to do praying mantis strike, we close 2 fingers and we take 3 other fingers like this. The area that we do the praying mantis strike is this part of the hand. So we stay in our stand hand strike position. This strike is performed by back of the hand. We stay in our striking position. The next strike is reverse palm. If you remember, when we were practicing palm strike, we were practicing like this. This strike is done reverse palm. The next hand strike is double palm strike. It's performed like this, or the next hand strike is called tiger mouth fist. The next hand strike is called tiger claw. Stay in hand strike position. You perform these hand techniques with the top of your fingers. Tiger claw. The next hand strike is called little finger hammer fist. In order to perform this technique, you close your fingers like this, and then you strike by this part. Little finger hammer fist. The next hand strike is called middle knuckle fist. So we use this part of our hand The next hand strike is called thumb strike. We strike with our thumb. Next strike is 4-finger knuckle fist. We use this part of our hand in order to strike. The next hand strike is 1-finger strike.